Everyone, working on a BMW 2004 X3 all-wheel drive. It developed a P code for the thermostat, so let's replace the thermostat because I'm pretty sure it's leaking. I forgot what that P code is, but I'll get back to you on that one. And the P code is P0128. Coolant thermostat. So what you need to do is remove the T20, T30 bolts on the cover. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take that off. And then the intake box, there's a T30 as well. 1, and then 2, 3, and 4. Take it out and then push this out. Make sure you disconnect this. This comes off. Wiggle it. It takes some partner to remove it because little invasive as possible as you can do. As you can see, there are some leaks on all the engine components, and actually underneath it there's also a leak down there, so we're going to replace this piece. So unclip by pressing down that little clip over here. Press and pull, and then put that on the side. Just be careful with it, and then let's see if I can, there you go, just push it on the side just like that. And then there's going to be 4 bolts that we're going to be removing. Let me show you the actual part, that way you can see where the bolts are at. The original part, it's made by Borg Warmer or Waller. So it has 4 bolts. That's the location of all the bolts on there. So that is the part number for this specific brand. It's an OE spec. And let's remove all those bolts. And it's also good to put a bucket underneath the car. That way you'll catch all the coolant that's gonna come out on the upper hose and the lower hose. And let's get it cracking. All right, so basically get a flat head and just pop the retainer. There's 2 retainers right over here. The bolts that's attached to the housing is 13 and a 10. 113 I think, and 3/10. Yeah, take this out. Just wiggle it. It will take some force to come out. There it is. So both hoses are pulled down. It might take some time to struggle with it, but just pull down and pull to the right. And then let's remove the housing. And the other one is right over here. Just cut it. So basically what went bad is this piece right here. That's why it's not opening and closing anymore. It just broke off, and this is the new one. See how it's attached to it? So old age. I think this one has a better design because it's thicker. That one, it's kind of thin on the top where it holds it. All right, let's put the new one on. Just do the reverse process and fill up the car. So for the housing, go ahead and scrape the old gasket on it if it's stuck in there or dry, all the dirt and debris. Use a sandpaper or something that doesn't really, or a blade to make sure you don't scrape or cut through the aluminum metal. All right, so let's put it out. Let's put it back. And 4 bolts again, and properly torque spec. I'm not sure the torque specification, but hand tight. You know, when it says tight, you can feel it if you've been working on cars. But if you don't, look it up online to see the torque spec. All right, everybody, so everything is back on. The plug, the sensor plug, the hose, filled up the coolant. Start the car and put it to high heat, and bleed the car and put everything back as reversed. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe. God bless. Please subscribe if you can. Bye.